experience as a leader was in first grade at St. Joseph's Catholic School. Sister Margaret chose me, little Barbie Sapienza, to lead 17 little girls to the ladies' restroom. I couldn't even read yet, but I knew all the letters of the alphabet, and I knew ladies begins with the letter L. So I proudly led the girls out of the classroom and down the hall, looking above the doors for the letter L. The first restroom I came to had the letters G-I-R-L-S. I stopped and I thought, oh, gentleman starts with G. I always thought there were more letters in the word gentleman. Maybe not. So I kept walking. And Mary Catherine from the very back of the line yelled out, "You passed the ladies' restroom." But I knew ladies begins with L, and I just kept walking. The next restroom had the letters B-O-Y-S. Now I was really confused. Is there another word for ladies that starts with a B? I tried to sound it out. I know what you're thinking, Kevin. I didn't know that word when I was 6 years old.
I
did. But I opened the door for B-O-Y-S because I couldn't take the girls to the gentleman's restroom, and I confidently ushered the girls into the room. Who knew little girls could be so whiny? Ellen said, "This just doesn't look right." And Jane said, "Some of the toilets didn't have seats." Then the boys arrived. I am sure you can imagine the mayhem that ensued. After that experience, I was afraid to be a leader. But courage doesn't always roar like a lion. Sometimes courage is the quiet voice at the end of the day that whispers, "I'll try again tomorrow." And I did try again. And someday, not today, I'll tell you about the protest I led in 5th grade when they shortened our recesses. It's a wonder I graduated from grade school. As a Toastmaster, you already have indicated you have courage. And courage, among other things, influences others. It's that influence that makes you a leader. The Toastmasters organization knows that its members are leaders, and that's why they developed the leadership track. And we have a special book for the leadership track. When I joined the Toastmaster organization, I was given a competent communicator book and a leadership book. But I was so nervous about speaking in public that I didn't even look at the leadership manual. Later, I realized both manuals focus on many of the same skills. And I'd already completed several of the tasks in the leadership manual just by coming to our weekly meetings. In the Competent Leadership Manual, you'll see that some of the tasks that they ask you to perform are to be a speech evaluator, a table topic speaker, an odd counter, and a grammarian. Many of you have already done projects that would go toward your leadership manual. When I was trying to keep track of my projects, I developed a grid and a worksheet that's on our website if you'd like to use that tool. That same grid and worksheet will be available for you after the meeting in a meeting packet. One of the projects in the leadership manual is to be a mentor. When I first joined the club, Carl asked me if I'd like to be his protege. I didn't know what the word meant, and it sounded French. I thought he was just a dirty old man, so I said no. But then my mentor quit the club, and I looked up the word protege, and I called him up and said, I think I would like you as a mentor. Carl's been a great mentor for me. When I was vice president of the Public Relations Committee, He not only helped me write the press releases, but he introduced me to several of the editors in the local newspapers. He would let me email my speeches to him, and then he would give me suggestions. And he had some really good ideas. And I really appreciate all of the help that he gave me. There's a saying about mentorship that I like a lot. It's an old Latin proverb. And it says, by learning, you will teach. By teaching, you will learn. And just think about that for a minute. I'm going to say it again. I think it's really profound. By learning, you will teach. By teaching, you will learn. I hope all of you will consider looking at the leadership track and earn the recognition you deserve. I already know that you're all courageous leaders because you're members of the Toastmaster Club. The question is, are you courageous enough to be a mentor? And just think, if I had a mentor in first grade, maybe I wouldn't have taken the girls to the boys' bathroom. Thank you.